हजारों करोड़ रुपए की ठगी और लूट।
साइबर क्राइम इन दिनों काफी तेजी से बढ़ रहे हैं।
साइबर क्राइम की बाढ़ आ गई। आज का सबसे चिंताजनक विशेषण
Online scams and the
10,319 करोड़ रुपए की धोखाधड़ी हुई।
We all have been scammers at some point of time in our lives. Sometimes we might forge a signature of our parents on a complaint by a teacher, or travel by train without a ticket, sneak into college without an ID card, or use the lift when we're not allowed to. All these are small day-to-day scams that we do. With the turn of the century, the internet started booming in India. People were excited about the internet and started getting hooked onto it. But things started to go downhill when the first ever scam that happened online was reported in India on 19 February 1999. Our system realized that there is no such law that can control the illegal actions happening online, and so they introduced the IT Act of 2000 in India. There is an evident increase in the number of cyber crimes. Today, every 2 out of 8 people are victims of cyber crimes in India. Sounds shocking, right? Does this make you wonder who are cyber criminals exactly?
माझं नाव आहे सुदर्शन सारंग. मागील 10 ते 15 वर्षापासून मी सायबर क्राईम या विषयाशी कनेक्टेड आहे. मी सायबर सेलची स्थापना होऊन सायबर पोलीस स्टेशनची स्थापना होईपर्यंत मी सायबरला कार्यरत आहे.
My name is V.K. Gupta, Advocate High Court. I'm practicing since last 20 years, more than 20 years.
माझं नाव विक्रांत खरे. मी प्रॅक्टिस करतोय. आय एम प्रॅक्टिसिंग इन बॉम्बे हायकोर्ट अँड आय एम पास आउट फ्रॉम ILS Law College Pune. I did my masters in TISS LLM and I did cybercrime diploma when I was in college. But at that time, cybercrime was not this huge. आणि आता असं झालंय की प्रत्येक तुम्ही दुसऱ्या माणसाला भेटताय आणि तो सांगतोय की माझ्याबद्दल असं झालंय, माझ्याबद्दल तसं झालंय. सो नाव दिस क्वेश्चन इज व्हेरी बिग क्वेश्चन बिफोर अस.
सायबर क्राईमचा असा कुठला ट्रेंड नाही आहे की तो पूर्णपणे शिक्षित आहे किंवा अशिक्षित आहे. बहुतेक अशिक्षित असतात, म्हणजे ज्यांचं हायली एज्युकेटेड नसतात. ते 8-12 स्टँडर्डपर्यंत त्यांचं शिक्षण असतं, पण त्यांना बेसिक एज्युकेशन दिलं जातं. म्हणजे क्राईम कसा करावा, सायबर क्राईम कसा करावा याचं सुद्धा त्यांना प्रशिक्षण दिलं जातं. जे टॉप लेवलचे क्रिमिनल्स आहेत, सायबर क्रिमिनल्स, ते हायर एज्युकेटेड आहेत. मग ते ITC रिलेटेड आहेत, त्यांना पूर्ण ITचं नॉलेज आहे. पण जे म्हणजे लेअर 1, लेअर 2, लेअर 3ला असे काम करतात, तर लेअर 3ला जो काम करतो सायबर क्रिमिनल हा एज्युकेटेड नसतो. 10वी-12वीपर्यंत ठीक आहे, 8वी ते 12वी या कॅटेगरीमधला असतो तो. पण तेच काम करून तो त्या कामामध्ये माहीर झालेला असतो.
The basic influence is only the greed. They want the money, overnight money, easy access. They do not want to work hard. Might be some people I have seen across that people are educated people. They are all studied well, but in spite of going hard work, these are the things which they want, that is using such kind of media activity or internet activity or easy access and duplicate the money.
But this is the very common cyber crime, that is phishing, because they tap into your grid. Basically they tap into your grid. And now coming to the recent idea of social engineering, in this idea we say that people are stealing our data. There are 4 steps for social engineering scams. There are basically 4 steps. First step, in which they introduce themselves, that is their preparation. Then infiltration, they just prepare whom to introduce. Then infiltration, then exploitation, and after that disengagement.
मुळात लोकांना समजतं उशिराने की आपल्याबरोबर काहीतरी क्राईम झालाय. हां, कारण जी डिझायर असते ना, म्हणजे एक तयार झालेली की मला दुप्पट पैसे मिळतील किंवा काहीतरी एक आमिष बोलतो ना आपण, आमिष, त्या आमिषाला बळी पडायची जी सवय असते ना, ती तयार झाल्यानंतर तो रॅपिडली 1-2 महिने त्याच्यात सफर होतो. आणि नंतर त्याला जेव्हा तो माहित आहे की माझ्याकडे आता काहीच नाही शिल्लक आहे, तेव्हा त्याला समजतं की मी याच्यामध्ये फसलो गेलो. एखाद्याने सांगितलं की तुला लॉटरी लागली आहे किंवा तुझा इन्शुरन्स त्यावेळी जो होता काढलेला होता तो आता क्लेम व्हायला आलाय, त्यात पण क्लेम करण्यासाठी तुला एवढी फी भरावी लागेल, तो त्याच्यामध्ये फसून जातो आणि तो ती फी भरतो. त्याने विचार केला पाहिजे 2 मिनिटं की मी अशी कधी पॉलिसी घेतली होती का, पास्ट मध्ये मी असं कधी काय केलं होतं का.
Take a case of stock market. Now this is in a very influential number of person who don't know. He is not a SEBI registered analyst. In spite of that, they are ready to give information to the people on internet based, or their other channels are going on in the internet.
नॅशनल सायबर क्राईम रिपोर्टिंग पोर्टल आहे NCRP, त्याचा नंबर आहे 1930. इमिजिएटली 1 तासाच्या आत जेव्हा तुमच्याकडनं पैसे गेलेत किंवा तुम्ही पैसे पाठवले, तर इमिजिएटली तुम्ही 1 तासाच्या आत इफ यू फाईल कंप्लेंट और इफ यू कॉल देम ऑन 1930, they will report your complaint. Okay, they will register your complaint. After getting the complaint registered, they will give you a complaint number. Yes, the acknowledgement number. And after that, you go to the police station after 24 hours to file an FIR. So in this case, if you give them all your transaction details like your UPI ID, or if it is a financial crime, your UPI ID, or in which website you have given this data or something. So they record all the transaction, and if you do it immediately, then they freeze the account, freeze the receiver's account, so you can get back your money.
सायबर साठी एक वेगळा लॉ आहे, सायबर ऍक्ट 2000, आणि त्याची अमेंडमेंट झाली 2008 ला. आता त्याच्यामध्ये पुन्हा एक नवीन अमेंडमेंट येणार आहे, जस्ट येईल. आपलं सरकार त्याच्यासाठी कार्यरत आहे.
As far as the stock market is concerned, some person has started the new company, and they are analyzing. They are saying that we are the stock analyst. We are giving you tip that you buy this share, you buy that share, you will be overnight. You will be lakpati, karodpati, and all these things. These are going on. Suppose that person has to loss of lakhs of rupees, then he will go to police station and he will say that this fraud is committed. Then police come to know that this is a completely cyber crime, and that person has to be identified, and each person has to be arrested. He should be brought before the court. These are the procedures the police has to adopt it.
एक फिअर असते आणि एक म्हणतो आपण काय लालच. हा, या 2 गोष्टी अशा आहेत ना की या क्राईम घडवतात. एखाद्याला भीती दाखवली तरी तो सायबर विक्टिम बनून जातो, आणि एखादा लालच पैदा झाली तरी तो त्या सायबर विक्टिम बनतो.
So I saw this common trend. Even this happened with one of my friend. Her father died in 2020. So the criminal did not had the full information. So he called her and told her that I have to return your father's money, and she asked when did he give you money. So he said last year. So it did not work, but this is their first step, that is preparation. So they prepare they trace your data, through various things. We live in age of information, and everybody's information is very fragile. Like, we cannot say that I have my mobile, I have some data in it, and that data is safe. Nobody can say this. Even WhatsApp says your chats are encrypted end to end. Then also, how investigation agencies are getting the previous chats which are deleted.
नाही, टार्गेटसाठी असा एक पर्टिक्युलर वर्ग त्यांचा ठरलेला नाही, किंवा श्रीमंतांनाच टार्गेट करायचं किंवा गरीबालाच टार्गेट करायचं किंवा मध्यमवर्गीला टार्गेट करायचं असं काय नाही. रॅन्डमली समजा मी 1000 कॉल केले, त्यांचं कॉल सेंटर आहे, तो एक पर्टिक्युलर एक माणूस नाहीये, त्यांना ऑपरेट करण्यासाठी तो जंगलामध्ये कुठेतरी बसलाय, कुठलं मोठं ऑफिस नाहीये, चुपे बसलेले असतात. तिकडे एक 10-15 लोक असतील, प्रत्येकाला दिले असेल की तू 150 कॉल कर, तू 150 कॉल कर, असं करून त्यांनी समजा एक दिवसभरामध्ये 1,500 कॉल केले 10 जणांना, तर 1,500 मध्ये मग त्यांना 100 तरी असे भेटतात की ते त्यांना फॉलो करतायत.
You received any information on internet and directly don't respond. Before responding, you 10 times you think it, you take advice from your other people, those who are experts in this. If you don't understand, then don't entertain them. Many calls, phone calls will come from the other side. They will provide you immediate things, everything, but you don't take it. Nobody is doing give you free of cost. People are giving you many things on free of cost. सर आम्ही हे देता है, सर मैं आपको वो देता हूँ, देर इज सम हॉलीडे पैकेज, देर आर सम बेनिफिट्स टू यू. That you have to avoid all these things.
From this, we can conclude three things. First, it is very difficult for cybercrime experts to rectify the strategies used by cyber criminals because they keep on changing their strategies on a daily basis. This means that cyber criminals are not just smart enough to learn about new technologies, but they are also smart enough to get used to those technologies quickly. Second, cyber criminals are always looking out for that one chance when you are vulnerable, and they take upon that chance by manipulating you and taking away all your money. Third, cyber criminals are not just well versed with technology, but they are also great observers. They observe our social habits and then target us accordingly. But as the saying goes, every problem has a solution. In the same way, here are some of the precautionary measures you can take to protect yourself from cyber crimes. Keep yourself updated with the new kinds of scams taking place. This way, you know when and where to give your personal information if needed. Second, it is very easy for scammers to crack passwords, especially if they are same across different social media platforms. So keep strong and different passwords across different social media platforms and keep them updated regularly. Lastly, a healthy dose of caution online can be the difference between security and vulnerability. You see, cybercrime is everywhere, but with vigilance and knowledge, we can outsmart the ones trying to exploit us. Until next time, stay safe, stay protected.